Hey guys, Jeremy here once again from Schenectady, New York. So, you know, my feedback, my history on everything in life, guys. You know, 2023 I was diagnosed with a right bundle branch, 95% right bundle branch blockage, vertigo, nausea, headaches, whatever. Over the past 3 years I've been fighting for disability, right guys? Disability even sent me a letter in the mail saying you have limitations, right? I applied for all sorts of jobs over 3 years. AIM, Living Resources, Center of Disability, the Golub Corporation, Walmart's, Price Chopper, Hannaford's, Wendy's, McDonald's, guys, home health care aid jobs, guys. I have a medical assistant degree. I spent 10 plus years working for a global production company in the Capital District, guys. 10 years I paid into long-term disability at 70% of my paycheck every week, guys. My doctors gave me strict work condition orders, like no bending, no lifting over, 10 pounds, no rapid head movements. If I feel dizzy or lightheaded or anything like that, I get to, I had to sit down or whatnot, be accommodated. I've applied for jobs from Schenectady County that they sent me for work from home jobs, jobs at Crosstown Plaza, government jobs, doing unemployment insurance stuff and everything. I got denied time and time and time again from every single job because they tell me I am a liability because of my health condition. Now, disability even tells me I have a limited, health conditions to limit me from jobs and everything. But yet I can't get disability. For 3 years I have been battling for disability. Now my job fired me the day after I turned in paperwork from my doctor that they filled out for me. And they told me, oh, well, I'll apply for long-term disability from this insurance agency. That's who handles our long-term disability. I applied. Denied, What's the point of me paying into, 70% disability from my company? And New York State even says that your job's supposed to switch you over to long-term disability automatically after your short-term disability ends. Not my company, guys. I will not say the name of the company because I don't want to bash them because they already told unemployment that they never fired me, and I had to get doctor's paperwork to prove that I had work restrictions and everything that my job never did. And I had text messages back and forth from people from my job to even prove that they fired me because they want to accommodate me. That's the only thing that saved me from paying back all my unemployment money from my company, guys. So I can't get help from disability. No lawyers will take my case because I have no money. Legal aid told me that I would win my case because of my history. Because I see the neurologist every other month, every 2 months I see the neurologist. Every other month I see my primary care doctor, treated for vertigo and everything. Nobody knows what the hell's wrong with me yet, guys. But this is what's wrong with our country and backwards in our society. People like me that work, paid into disability, cannot get help when we need it. This is reasons why people like me want to commit suicide, even though I have a long history of suicide. Scars all on my arms, overdosing on pills and everything. I have depression, I have bipolar, split personality disorder, and everything else. Nobody will hire me, guys. So how am I supposed to live, eat, keep a roof over my head when Schenectady County will not even help me, guys? A job won't help me out there. I guarantee you, anybody out there right now that's watching this video and everything says, haha, good for you that you can't get food stamps. Get a job. I've applied to hundreds and hundreds of jobs every single month on Indeed and reached out to them by emailing them back. Even carry out other places in Scotia and the industrial park. Nobody will hire me because they tell me I'm a liability when I tell them I have a health condition, a neurological brain issue that causes vertigo. Nobody will hire me. And I guarantee you, if you're out there right now, you have a job, you work, whatever, you're a manager, whatever, you work for a company and everything, I guarantee you, not one of you will reach out to me and give me a chance to show you what I can do, guys. I was a leading producer at my company for 10 years. I outproduced what 2 shifts did in 8 hours by myself with another coworker, even a new guy. I can run circles around people that have been at my job for 20 plus years. I outproduce people. I reached out to my old job to go back to get hired again, rehired, because they told me if I could get cleared somewhat and I could go back that they would rehire me. But they denied me. So what am I supposed to do, guys? Food stamps won't even help me no more, guys, because they want me to do 80 hours of work requirement a month to keep my food stamps. So how can I do that when a job will not hire me out there, guys? This is what's wrong, and this is what I hate and what I don't like in our country, guys. For people like me and other people struggling, you can't get help when you need help, guys. And everybody else says, well, ha ha ha, it's a good thing that we're kicking people off fraud and food stamps and all this stuff, though. But for people like me that worked all my life, I did the military years ago and everything too, guys. So you know what? For people like me that can't get, that struggle, we need help. I can't get help, guys. So tell me, who's going to hire me? If you're a job out there that's looking for a good hard worker, I work hard, guys. I come in early, I stay late, guys. At my job, I'd go in at 1 o'clock, 1:30, work till 2 o'clock in the morning, guys. No issue. Saturdays, I work. I work 6 days. No issue, guys. You know, I can give you I get high recommendations from all my previous managers and everything, guys. But you know what? Nobody will hire me. Nobody gives me a chance. Nobody gives me a shot, guys. So what are people supposed to do like me that's suffering, that's desperate for help, guys? I've reached out to social services so many times for public housing and help. I don't get nowhere, guys. I don't get no help. This is reasons why people like me want to commit suicide, guys, and not live no more, because we can't get no help. We can't pay rent. We can't pay utilities, guys. I'm $1,654 behind on my utilities right now, guys, because I have no money. Even if I get approved for my disability, which I have an appeal open right now, it's only $1,400 a month. It doesn't cover my rent, and it doesn't cover my utilities, guys, and I still can't live. So, you know what? Spread this message. If you want help, if you want change, guys, I should run for mayor. I should run for governor. I should run for president, guys, because I grew up poor. I am poor. I struggle every day in life, just like you out there, guys. We can make a change. If we stand up, we unite, and we stand up together, guys. It's no longer about Republicans, Democrats, red and blue, guys. It's about all Americans that are suffering, that can't afford groceries, that can't afford utilities, that can't afford rent, guys. We need to cap rent, we need to cap grocery prices, and we need to cap utilities, guys, because they're greedy, and all they do is they care about lining their own pockets. They don't care about you or me that can't afford food, can't afford groceries, can't afford utilities, can't afford rent, guys. There's no reason for it, there's no call for it, and there's no excuse for it why we can't pay rent like we used to in the 90s. Why we can't pay rent like we used to in the 2000s, guys. Why our utility bills can't be cheap, guys. It doesn't cost no extra more money to produce it, guys. This is all about greed. And we keep letting them take advantage of us because nobody stands up for us and nobody says it like it is. We need change.